One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged in the middle, it's Thorne. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lopez wants to fire. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught over the middle, it's Gentry. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights, good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Finds a little space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. A first down for the offense. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lopez to pass. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Right on the money. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Starts a drive trying to go up top. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Lopez wants to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On the ground, it's Rice. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets away. Buying some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. He's looking to pass. Slips a tackle. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Thorne. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And this type of route, man, going all the way from the left side of the formation, all the way across the field to the right, you better have some decent protection up front. They protect him, he waits for it to develop, and he hits the speedster coming all the way from left to right for the huge gain for this offense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on 2nd and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's got it on the right. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 30. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. Touch pass on the line. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Here's a hit. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. They're going to test the right side with this one. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. That's reeled in. It's Gentry. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Rice. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. And some room to work. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Gentry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Now he's going to break the pocket. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Lopez to pass. The sure hands, it's Banks. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, North Carolina. The offense cashing it in on that drive. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put... touches on a notable... And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. Gets away from one. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Running back searching for a hole.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Black. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thorne. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride Davis here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Touchdown, Stanford! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Lopez to pass. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Gentry. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The a sack at the 20.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll operate out of split backs. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Thorne. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds some fresh air. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He shanked it, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Lopez to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on target this time. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. It's complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Slides away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last. There he goes. Continues to fight for yards. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Lopez wants to fire. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Keep it on the ground. Running into the open space. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The screen, he can go.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Lopez to pass. Fakes to grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gentry. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Smith. forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Reads it, fires complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man across the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Burns. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes the 34.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Got the quick completion. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown, Cardinal. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Lopez wants to fire. This time it's complete.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. Punt is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to set the tone with the run. Runs through the tackle.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking for space, it's Rice. Nice move to keep running. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking for a crease. It's Rice. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. With the catch, it's Gentry. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
The Tar Heels are marching down the field. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going up top again. Get it out on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. This time he's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Lopez wants to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Rice. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thorne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. To throw, it's Burns. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Unloads quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Now on 1st down from the 30. On the run, it's Rice. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
it's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to run it. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Black. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The give to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Rice. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lopez to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll go to the ground. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Smith. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tight end now in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Garcia. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride Davis here. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Black. Crosses the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Thorne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Burns. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Using the quick game.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll start this drive going to the air. And his first pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looking to throw, it's Wall. Pocket breaking down. Got a man, it's Bridges. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The give is to Smith. Past the 30. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls it, fired, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Burns. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they turn it into a defensive score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one.
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Wall. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Bridges. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Snagged out of the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They punted away on 4th down. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the catch. It's Davis. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Dropping back, it's Burns. Pulls it in, it's Parrish. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Trying play action. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Thorne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense.
There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's past the 30. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And they'll take a knee. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice, and as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.